Hey folks, Blaster here. Just not the deck profile video that I was expecting to be doing just now. Just wanted to post my thoughts on something that probably shouldn't really have any thoughts on, considering I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but these always interest me. And this is the new Forbidden Unlimited lists that are effective from April till July. The reason I'm having a comment on this is because I'm looking at it, and every time these go up, I believe more and more that Konami don't really pay attention to anything. The only new cards added to the Forbidden list are Morphing Jar and Morphing Jar number 2. Why? There are so many decks that need restriction put on them, and I really just think they're putting these in here so that people stop using old decks and just buy new cards. That's what these limited lists have been for years. Limiting the old stuff so that they can just sell their new stock. It's not about streamlining the game and making the game more competitive friendly. It's just about selling the expensive cards to people so that more people. I mean, where's things like Exiton Knight appearing in here? Or, to be honest, anything that's actually topping. They're just taking all the fun decks away. Yeah, the only new things are Morphing Jar number 2. Why exactly? I'd love to see exactly the proportion of people who are using Morphing Jar decks at major tournaments, like YCS tournaments, that justify putting these two cards into a list for 3 months. And we know they'll probably stay there because they just annoyed. So like I said, they're the only 2 new cards put in. Also, Soldier, Wolf Bark, Mermail, Abysskin Day. I'm sure there are a lot of Mermail cards that could have been put in here, limited. But of course, like I said, putting too many things would just kill the deck, and it's still going, and how are they ever going to sell their cards if they just limit them? They did it a few years ago when they killed plant synchros by taking Glow Up Bulb and Spore and all the means to make plant synchro when they were trying to market their new at the time Xyz monsters. So yeah. Also, Rekindling, a card that's specifically built for the Laval archetype, which I have not heard or seen or anything about for years. An Infernity Barrier. I don't know if Infernity is getting played, but is that really the one card that you needed to put in? And then the semi-limited Hieratic Seal of Convocation and Necroface. Okay. Necroface making a comeback slowly. They always do. They usually just do this now, just wind things down a bit at a time. And the other ones, they no longer limited, are Magical Stone Excavation and Primal Seed, which Primal Seed makes Blackluster Soldier Envoy just funny again, because you just recycle Primal Seeds over and over and over again. As long as you've got 2 to play with, there you go. But overall, what I'm really meaning to say is that this list does not have any bearing at all on the metagame. They might as well have just not bothered making a new list, but they did because they wanted to kill non-competitive decks just to sell more cards, because that's what it's all about nowadays, isn't it? making new cards, and really that just annoys me that it's supposed to be a fun game for people to play, but of course we all know that Yu-Gi-Oh! is just serious business now. That's why I stopped playing. I was not having any fun playing the game anymore because too many people would just take it far too seriously. So I stopped. I went with the Vanguard, which is more fun game for me. But that's all really. I'll be doing the deck profile video for my Revenger deck shortly. But that's all really. And take care, guys.